Hello guys! Today we're gonna give you a small review and preview of the STA-1, the new Japanese Tier 8 medium tank, and we're gonna do this preview on the test server as it isn't available yet on the normal server. So guys, let's start with the main disadvantage of this tank. It doesn't have any armor, and people can even penetrate you with HE shells, maybe even from the front if they're lucky. But having said that, let's start with the rest, which is quite okay. The gun is awesome. It fires 8 rounds a minute. Even with you can even increase it a little bit with fence, rammer, and of course BIA. And it has an excellent penetration of 218 millimeters with AP and 275 with heat. So those penetration values are really on the high end of the tier 8 medium area. So the accuracy of 0.36 is quite okay for a tier 8, and the aiming time of 2.3 seconds, yeah, it's workable, definitely. The traverse speed of the turret is really decent, and combined with the traverse speed of the suspensions, it is awesome. I really think you can make really good use of your mobility in corners in this tank. But back to the turret, it has a view range of 390 meters, which is definitely good on tier 8. Back to the engine and mobility again. The engine itself is quite okay. It is a bit sluggish in the first 2-3 seconds when you are starting to drive from standing still to your top speed, but after 2 seconds you definitely have a mobile tank. So yeah, radio, who looks at that, 750 meters, nice. So enough with the paper stats. We want to see some gameplay and see how these stats work in the game. So we are here on Fisherman's Bay on the test server. We're fighting against almost only tier 10s. Fortunate for us, they also have a Lowy and a Tiger 2. So yeah, let's see what we can do for our team. And yeah, here you can see it is a bit slower than the STB-1, but not that slower. And guys, we're in a tier 10 game with our tier 8, and we're one of the few tier 8s. So this game will be about how to assist our team for a bit. Here we make a mistake. We didn't expect the STB-1s to be there or the enemy to be there that quickly. But yeah, it's a test server, and a lot of the guys just Shemka rush in. So knowing that there are 2 tier 10s there, I'm gonna try to relocate a bit towards the other side and see if we can spot anything for our team in this region. But I see I'm pretty pinned down here, so I will definitely need to relocate again and try to spot for our RT or our tier 10s. A little bit late with the shot there. And yeah, trying to keep up the spots here. Well, like the enemy is shooting only heat. But yeah guys, that's the test server for you. Well, enough poking around. We have been useful enough with assisting our team. So we're gonna try to do some damage. For starters, it would be really nice if we could do some damage on the pattern, because that STB-1 has a really sturdy turret. So here you can see the accuracy is quite okay combined with the aim time. It could be a bit better, but hey, it's a tier 8 tank. The reload feels a bit sluggish. I think it is, around 8-9 seconds, something like that. But yeah, again, I really think you should use this tank because of its alpha damage and penetration combined with its mobility. So peeking around corners, doing 1 or 2 shots, and then drive back again and pop out at another location. We have no shot on the lower, but we do have a shot on the STA-1 crossing the area there. Really didn't know what he was thinking, but yeah, as soon as we fire he drives into a ditch and well, we dunked the shot. So let's speed up the gameplay a bit. We see the E50M there. We're gonna try to take a shot, but we ding it. Again, the E50M is in their base, so we cannot enter the city yet, so we have to be a bit patient here. And yeah, here I'm still deciding what to do, but I say fuck it. So guys, let's look at we just started driving, and look, after 2 or 3 seconds we really pick up some speed, and we are already driving 45 kilometers an hour. Of course we're going a bit down here on the terrain, but that is almost the same on like a flat surface. So as soon as you are driving, the tank really feels mobile. If you're standing still like this, if you donk out and answer the questions of streamers, yeah, you will need to start again with the first 2 seconds, and after that you're mobile again. Here at last we can dish out some damage. But yeah, we see on the minimap that the enemy medium at F5 definitely can win them the game. So we need to take care of him. So again, let's speed it up for a bit. Relocating in this tank is quite fast, but not fast enough for a preview. So we know the STA-1 is around here. And there he is. We try to get a shot on his tank. We can only fire the turret, and yeah, of course we wanted to test a bit, so I took the shot, but yeah, it's a ding. Again we shoot, just to make sure if he's there. It would be a very cheap damage for us. And yeah, tier 8 versus tier 10. Let's see what it's gonna make. Quite lucky there. We got a free shot in him, and he shoots in the in a wreck. Don't really got that, but yeah, another shot for free for us. He shoots again in a wreck, so yeah, here you can see still aiming at the lower plate. And yeah, he shot us in the track and he penetrated our tank, even with being that angle towards him. So here we can definitely see this this tank is of paper, excluding the fact that it was a freaking tier 10 with a amazing penetration, an amazing gun, and amazing tank. But okay, we're still driving in the same tier 8, so we're gonna relocate again, and we're definitely gonna speed up the stuff for a bit. And yeah, basically we are trying to spot the enemy tanks like the Leopard and the 183 for our Waffentrager E100 and our RT. So I'm screaming for help, pinging SOS, and hopefully the RT can make some work. Here we see the Leo. We can have a shot on him. He tracks us, so that's a bit unlucky. Yeah, and here we make a mistake. We thought the Leopard was focusing on the Waffentrager E100, but it doesn't. I miss him there. I took quite a snappy shot. He finishes us off. So guys, fortunately our RT combined for the Waffentrager E100 completely killed the enemy team. So let's take a look on how the gameplay was on paper. First class, so decent game, and we earned some credits. So looking here at our experience, we did 1100 base experience. Our Waffentrager E100 had a really nice game, 9k damage, but yeah, the enemy team just couldn't perform, and that's the way it goes on a test server, guys. You're either with the wonderful team that performs really well, or with the team that's just pure crap, and you will lose the game. looking a bit on our own performance and the performance of the tank, I think that's the most important. Keeping in mind we're driving in a tier 8 tank in a tier 10 battle, we definitely had to make some snapshots. We just couldn't take the risk. So of the 16 shots fired, we hit only 10. But I think in a tier 8 match it will definitely have a better accuracy. We penetrated 9 of the 10 shots, so in a tier 10 game, awesome. Only 850 damage, and yeah, we received 5 hits and 5 of those penetrated us. I don't think that will change if the enemies will not use premium shells. I think they will penetrate each and every one. Looking at our assisting in the play, yeah, we were in a tier 8 in a tier 10 matchup, so we spotted 3 enemies and we assisted 2500 damage. So quite a nice game. So to summarize, guys, I really think this tank only has one weak point. That is its armor. For the rest, I love this tank. I really think for the bit less experienced players, the tank could be wonderful for getting into a bush and sniper lot. And for the bit more experienced players, or players that want to try out the tank a bit, I definitely think relocating a lot with this tank and doing damage from the sides and even from the front, just peekabooing, will be definitely the way to play it. So guys, I really hope you liked this review slash preview of the STA-1, and I hope to see you soon on Twitch or YouTube. And guys, one of my friends noted to me, I forgot to ask if you are liking this review, please also like it on YouTube, because I already forgot it in my previous 16 reviews. So guys, and especially that friend, thank you for remembering that. Have fun, guys.